think that women have to understand whether you're a single mom, whether you're married, whatever your circumstances are, I think that you have to understand like what being on code means as far as for the Black community. And so that means that you got to respect Black men. And I think that so far with the feminist movement and all these, even what is it, 4B, 3B, following these white women movements, that's not a part of us being on code.
Plan B.
Plan what? Plan B. Whatever that movement is too. We don't do plan B. None of that. So I think that that's, all of that is pushed by white women, Planned Parenthood. And I think that once we get on code with Black men and we educate ourselves to the things that are super important, then everything else will fall into play. I think that we get so busy. I think a lot of women want to be men. I don't understand that. I don't even like pumping my own gas. I don't want to be a man.
I mean, we have the whole thing of, women saying they don't need men. So I kind of see where she's coming from when she says a lot of women want to be men. But the thing is, they still need men, because even the women who said they don't need men, when it comes to going on dates, when it comes to, protecting her, because those are the same women who say Black men don't protect us. Those are the same women who say they want a provider. Those are the same women who say they don't want 50-50, no matter how much money they are making. They say their money is their money, and the man's money is her money, and the man's money. So at the end of the day, I see where she's coming from. She's wondering, how can the same, at least I am wondering, the same women who say they don't need men or they want to be like men, they still want a man who is a provider. So it's like they want their cake and to be able to eat it too, but you can't have it both ways.
And I think that a lot of women just want to do it, and a lot of women are naturally aggressive, and they just don't know how to submit. But I think that I even hear a lot of women say, if you get with the right man, you're going to submit. No, that's natural. That's going to come no matter who you're with. I feel like I've dated different men and I'm still the same. I'm very much a submitted person. I submit. I was married my whole life, right? So that things like that just come naturally for women, and either you have it or you don't. And I think that the main thing that's going to push us forward as a community is us all being on the same page. And just like I said, just getting on call with Black men and giving them the space to be leaders, giving them the space to be fathers, giving them the space to do all the things that we need for them to be, instead of just finding reasons to push them out the way or finding reasons to say, oh, we don't need a man. Yeah, we do. You can't have that foundation without a man and a woman.
I agree, man. First of all, she's cooking, and I know, like I said, some women won't like to hear the things she's saying. They're gonna call her pick me, but she just says she's married. So it's not like, either way, if you're gonna call her pick me, clearly she has already been picked. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she's saying women should give men a chance to be men and to be leaders, and women should be submissive, because again, women don't like the word submissive. They think it's being a slave. But at the same time, she's saying some women want to pick and choose when they can be feminine. But if a man did that, if a man said, hey, listen, I'll be masculine and the leader for the right woman, but for these other women, I'll just be whatever. You see what I mean? It doesn't make sense. So she's saying they should be feminine and submissive the whole way. They shouldn't pick and choose when they want to be submissive. Because if a good man comes a woman's way and she's on the whole thing of I'll be submissive when it benefits me or when I want, then guess what? You may miss out on a good man, because most good men who have standards are not going to be waiting around for a woman to be submissive. You feel me? So, I mean, she is cooking right now. And I know, like I said, most women wouldn't like to hear what she's saying, especially because she's defending black men.
And vice versa. So I think that women need to be honest with themselves, and do say, like, I need a man.
They will never say it.
Shay?
They will never say I need a man, because to them that kind of takes power away from them, which is not true. But us men need women. In fact, men and women need each other. You know, with the yin to the yang, it's like where a man has weaknesses, the woman has strengths. Where a man has strengths, the woman has weaknesses. And then that unity can help both people. But it's like if both men and women are fighting each other, you know, or is complaining. And that's why I said in the beginning, these conversations help to bridge the gap to some extent, because it's like now men can hear what women have to say from their perspective, and then women can do the same.
She's still with us. You fading?
I thought she was gone. Like she about to go to sleep.
She was fading.
Blind, okay.
She like, wait.
So I want to first go when it comes to accessible. I think we as women have to stop making ourselves so accessible to people. Okay. Again, close your legs. Men want sex, you want commitment. Why are you giving him sex and you ain't even got a commitment? You're not getting a return on your investment. Okay. Stop. If you find yourself.
Wait, what investment? Is she saying sex is the investment from the woman? Because she just said women should not give men sex unless there's commitment, because she's not getting a return on her investment. What's the investment? Because if a man and women meet and they are dating, I'm assuming the man is paying for the dates the whole time. So what exactly is the investment? Because she just said a woman is not getting a return on her investment. Both of them are investing time, and the man is actually investing money because he has to pay for the dates. So what exactly is the investment from the woman during the courting or the dating phase? I'm confused.
In a sticky situation. You know, so understand that kids don't just need their moms. Dads are very important to raising a well-balanced child. Okay, maybe the relationship didn't work out, but the kid does not need to suffer anymore because the relationship did not work out. And women need to do a better job at working with men. Stop with all this, like, oh, I'm keeping my kid away from their daddy because he's not trying to be with me, or whatever the situation is. Try to work it out, because your kid has to be the top of the priority, right? It's not about you, it's about the child. That's the thing and I think that with Black women, if I must say, look, if you insist on wearing a bonnet in public, please stop. If you insist on being loud and ratchet in public, please stop. And if you just cannot control yourself, turn off your camera. We don't need you to post it. All right? Get you some help. Stop posting that ratchet BS, because I don't want to see it no more. Okay? Have some class about yourself. Be presentable. Stop being loud, emotionally.
I mean, she's cooking. I didn't want to stop the video, but she's cooking, man. It's so refreshing to see a woman holding other women accountable. Because everything she just said, if a man said the same exact things, they would call him toxic. They would call him misogynistic. They would say he hates women. They would say all these kind of things, but I'm glad it's a woman saying it. You know, I mean, it's about time women held other women accountable, because clearly men can't do it, or they get attacked too. But I guarantee you, there will be some women who call her a pick me.